Hello, everyone. We are back for the Energy of the Week from Sedona, and we kind of decided to do something a little bit different for you guys. It's coming up. We're going to talk to an expert about the vortexes in Sedona, but what is actually, after all his years of experience and have few books out there, how he feels about these new energies that are coming into Sedona. So we kind of decided with Susan that we really want to talk about this new energy, but it's actually an old energy.
Right.
We talk a little bit about it because we learned so much.
Yeah.
On this interview that we did, which is coming up to you in next week. So I don't know, what do you feel like sharing?
There's a lot of language out there now about the new earth and the new paradigm. And just like any place, Sedona is changing as well into a newer earth energy, or a newer way of explaining it and interpreting it.
I agree.
And so that's what I got for him, plus lots of information that I didn't have before. So I was fascinated by everything he had to say. So hopefully when we do put that on the YouTube, you will all find it as fascinating as we did.
Yeah. And it's kind of interesting because for me, Sedona is an old earth, but also it's the new way of explaining it. But, we always knew that the Native Americans came here to only do ceremonies, and no one actually lived here. They would do ceremonies and they would leave. And there's places that look like old Atlantis. Because the rocks look like specific temples. There's so much more that we like to explore from this interview that we just got. There are going to be a few of them. There are probably 6 or 7 of them or something like that, because we're doing them in small segments. But we really want to let you know that sacred places are everywhere in the earth, and Sedona is one of them. And us living here is actually making us even more of understanding what a sacred place is and how that works for us, because it amplifies us. And every time we come to you, it amplifies what we're feeling, and we're coming to you to explain it to you, because it just feels so, I want to say, big. Or I don't know the word.
Well, and that's kind of something that I wanted to talk about today because of that amplification yesterday. And I believe when we're in those energies, something happens to our DNA, something happens to our genes. And so today I was definitely suffering from an energy overload. And how I know that is because of years of experience, is that everything in my body hurts from the top to the bottom. And so what I do for that is I take a hot shower. And I know that you do different things when you get into those energy fields where it feels a bit overwhelming. So what is it that you do?
Oh, wow, that's going deep into my work, But what I do is actually, after everything was done last night and I had dinner and stuff like that, I felt this intense cold in my body. Like something was shifting energetically, and I was like, oh my God. So what I did is I just turned my bathtub on and took a hot bath and put Epsom salts on it with lavender just to relax the body, and then also used essential oils that I do, and saged me, and just clear whatever was coming up for me to clear. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't need to know sometimes, because when we go through this, as you say, amplifications, the body really goes through a lot of changes. And we want to let you know about that, because if your body goes through shifts, don't judge it. Just allow it to be. And we have talked about it before, but this is the first time we talked about what we actually do.
Right. And so sometimes I will need to sleep it off, which is another good thing that helps me. So there's various ways that you can do it. But start paying attention to what's going on. Why is my body feeling like this? Check and see, is there something going on? Are there solar flares going on? What is it exactly going on in the atmosphere that's causing me to feel like this? And start really paying attention to your senses and your physical body and what's going on, and then try to figure out what helps me the best to get through this.
And I always recommend a lot of people take a shower or a bath before you go to bed, because what happens is your body gets cleaned and you sleep a lot more restful when you have that shower or that bath. because the whole day you get bombarded with
Right.
different things, and that's really a simple way to cleanse yourself from whatever you've been influenced or whatever you're picking
Yeah.
up or whatever.
Excellent. Epsom salts is always really good if you have a bath, saging, smudging, all of those things. So I just wanted to offer that up as these energies may be affecting you. These are some things you can do to help you ride these waves.
Yeah, I agree. And it's so important for us to get to understand what's happening with us. So
Yeah.
the energy that's coming from Sedona is the new way right now. And it's not a new way of, it's actually new energies, but Sedona is an old energy. But what happens is when those new energies come down from the galactics, that what actually is happening is it's shifting, and we're shifting with it, and we want to send that out there to you, just to start watching, start really paying attention to you and to see what's going on. And to me, that's important.
Yeah, and what I got from the interview was very much if we are walking into our most powerful selves, and the land is becoming that powerful and helping us in becoming our most powerful self, that, yeah, how do we become that without doing some physical, spiritual, emotional things to help us through this?
And it's important to walk it. You know, the Native Americans say something interesting: walk your truth. And, you know, speak what you say, walk it. And that's how I feel when I live in Sedona, that I have to walk my truth. I have to walk what I say. I have to walk it because I'm connected to the earth, correct?
Yeah.
That's the grounding part. And a lot of us, you know, live in such a beautiful place here in Sedona. Not a lot of us, but few of us. And people come and really like to take those hikes, and they like to go out there and really experience that energy.
And I say that the ancient bones are awakening.
Yes.
And that is what's deep down.
That was powerful.
That is what is deep down, deep within the earth, as those ancient bones call to us and awaken us. And it's very powerful in Sedona, but all land holds memory, holds the old bones of our ancestors within the earth. So that's another thing that we're
Absolutely.
talking about as well.
And on that note, just, you know, walk your truth, walk on your path, understand Mother Earth, and we're really thank you for that, for listening. Please subscribe, like, because the more you do that, the more we're going to get excited and bring you more news, because we like that. So thank you so much again for watching us.
Thank you.
Take care.